All right. Hello, how are you today? So today I'm going to talk about serial killers. So this month is October. We have, scary things, Halloween coming up. So I'm not going to go in depth about the process of the serial killer's practices, but we're just going to talk a little bit about the information, give you a little bit of knowledge. So we have a lot of information about serial killers. We know the philosophy, from, movies, books, mystery novels, all of those things. We've heard a lot, we've seen a lot. We had a lot of experience with serial killers. So what's interesting is that serial killers make up 2% of the population, but we know so much about serial killers. So it's really kind of interesting to see that huge. We have all this information and this knowledge, and they really are a very small portion of the population. It's very fascinating. So our culture seems to be very fascinated with that kind of killing. So before we talk about serial killers, let's look at different types of killing. So how do we know if someone is a serial killer? The law actually describes, though it does vary by state. Some states describe their serial killers one way and others a different way. So there are several different ways you can determine a serial killer. So first of all, there are general homicides. These include killing a person. So that is, of course, breaking the law. How could you kill a person and not break the law? You can actually kill someone without breaking the law. So for example, say somebody is trying to hurt me and attacks me and I end up killing them. That is not breaking the law. A police officer doing his duty and kills someone, that is not breaking the law. He might be protecting someone else, and it is his right to shoot to kill. During times of war, it is permissible to kill and not break the law. That is not illegal. So we also have capital punishment depending on the state. If a person is killed that way, that is not illegal. So there are different ways that this sentence is carried out. There's the gas chamber, there's death by firing squad, or in lethal injection. So there are types of killings that are not legal, and the person who kills someone, that is considered a homicide and illegal. There's also a double homicide, when that's what it is called. When more than 3 people are killed, it's called a multiple homicide. So there are these labels that we have describing these types of homicides. There's also mass murders. That's a type of killing. In 1990 is an example of a mass murder. There was a community. Oh, in the Oklahoma City bombing, that was considered mass murder. Another example of mass murder is 9/11, when the planes ran into the Twin Towers and killed many people. So in all of these instances, a person is not considered a serial killer. So now I'm going to describe to you what a serial killer looks like. So the style or the way that one can tell if someone is a serial killer is when they kill and then wait and kill and wait again. This is an example of a serial killer. They usually give the kill the first person. Oftentimes, they have a great deal of anger, a high knowledge of of what's going on, and so what they're going to do is they'll wait for a cooling off period when things have calmed down. They will kill again. Oftentimes, serial killers look for their murders have common typing, so they might look for someone who looks the same. They might use the same type of instrument to kill. So a lot of times these serial killings are very similar. So that's one way to know a serial killer. It must be more than one, can be two, sometimes three, and often share similar features.